It's the final event, the tank trap. Deep in the bowels of these mountains is an uphill mud bog, quarter-mile long, deep pits of water, snakes, poison oak, canyon sections. Let's see which competitor finishes. So this is where things are going to get a little tricky for him. He's a large vehicle, and he's just going to start squeezing into the canyon sections. Once again, he's high in the point standing. If he can keep a good run going in this event, he could well take the trophy. Very good play. He's turning into the wall slightly, just slightly enough to keep him from digging into the wall and creating an anchor out of his sheet metal. All right, he's coming up to the berm of hole 3, making good progress. Into hole 4 with no problem whatsoever. Coming out of hole 4, he's got a steep berm. So he's gonna get some speed up, let those tires spin. Since he's the first one into the course, he may have a chance to get up it. But no, they're going to the winch right away. Very safe plan. Now on that Ford, he does have a deep sump oil pan, but when you're sitting at that angle, there's parts of the engine that can start starving for oil. Okay, now he's finally taking the dive into hole 5. So what's going on is he can't get it into gear. Can't get it into gear, and he calls it right there. All right, Glenn, you made it just before hole 6 in the tank trap. Are you happy with your run?
You know what? I'm pretty happy, but I wanted to do a full pull, man. I've been dreaming about this my whole life. I did the best I could do. I thought we would have got here. My gear shifter broke off, and I couldn't get it to shift. I threw vice grips on there, and, you know, it sucks. I never been up to my knees in water in this truck in my life, man. There's some deep holes.
All right, good show. Excellent work with your spotter. All right, right into hole number 1. Here comes Matt with his VW. You can hear those pistons pumping. He's making quick work of this course so far. And he makes it. He makes it up there. He's headed into the canyon. 11 seconds down. Again, he's got his tires pointing passenger side, which in this canyon is not a very forgiving command. He's up hard and heavy. He's turning away, and he doesn't roll though, surprisingly, despite his turning drivers on that. Now he's into the mud. Shifting gears in, he grabs another gear, keeps the wheel speed up. And the berm coming out of hole 4 stops him. "13 minutes into the course, he hits the wall on hole 4. It stopped quite a few competitors. They've got a winch, but so far they're doing pretty good. Okay, they're calling it right here. 23 minutes and 26 seconds right here. Hole number 5. Do you think this is going to hinder your chance of getting that trophy?
Who knows? I mean, like I said, today's anybody's game. Somebody's going to make it through this. I know it. I was hoping it was going to be us, but, you know, it wasn't in the cards. So, you know, we'll just have
here to have a good time, and that's what we're doing.
Oh, we're having the time of our lives. You know, I can say I was upside down in the tank trap.
Very few can claim that. It is an elite club, that's for sure. All right, here comes Here comes the third competitor, Josh Middleton, his yellow Bronco. He's another points leader. Let's see if he can keep his points chase going. Into hole 2 and almost out of it. All right, so here they are. They're doing a trail repair, getting the alternator belt back on. He's into hole 3 with a Fury. He's letting it rip. On through without much problem at all. All right, so they're working the winch and the wheel spin, trying to get up out of hole 4. Now remember, they are one of the points leaders, so this is critical for them to finish this event. All right, so his winch is jammed up on the spool, so they're going to try getting up this hill without it, and he makes it. There he goes. All right, so he's thrashing it in hole 5, trying to get out. He doesn't want to rely on the winch, so this is going to be all motor and 54-inch tires. Looks like he's got some traction. He's making it. He's going. Whoa, he's really on the pedal. No mercy for that Ford today. And there's the horn. All right, Josh, we kind of caught you in between a rock and a hard place. Great effort at the very end. Any disappointments with the tank trap?
No, I'm just happy to be this far.
And like we said, Clash of the Titans continues as Aaron in this big red Chevy enters hole number 2. He's got a problem with rear steer and he's gonna go, oh, he almost went over but corrected in the last minute. Excellent move there. That looked scary. So amazingly, with expert driving skills, Aaron's maneuvering his behemoth through the canyon section in under a minute. Tries it again and almost makes it, and he does. He's making it over and making progress into the canyon. He's hitting it hard. Wheelbase is always your friend on an uphill climb like that, and he clears it, and he's on his way into hole 3. This truck's right at home in the mud, and he breezes right through. There he goes. He's up out of it, utilizing the rear steer. He corrects. He's into hole 6. It's deep, but this truck dwarfs the deep. And he's into hole 7. No one thought it was possible that he'd make it this far, and here he is at almost the finish line. He works it. He uses the rear steer to hook left. Now he's got a hook right. He's all over the course trying to find some traction. At 27 minutes and 50 seconds, he barrels across the finish line. Holy diver, he makes it. All right, Aaron, incredible. I know you've shocked a lot of doubters. What does it feel like to be the only person across the finish line in the tank trap this year?
Happy to blaze a trail for the other 6 guys.
All right, next into the hellhole of misery comes Jennifer Smith in her Bronco. Let's see if she can salvage a great run and bring her score up. Look at that. Look at those Mickey Thompsons. They're hooking up against the wall. A lot of people try to do that, and they're not successful, but she's able to pull it off so far. And she's able to walk over that ledge that has stuck so many people. But great coaching. He's coaching her to steer into the wall, which is exactly what you want to do. When you steer into the wall, you help alleviate that pressure of the cab or the roof or the roll bar going into the wall. Slow but steady progress through the canyon section at 15 minutes and 27 seconds. All right, so Chris is going for a long winch. He sees the next distraction point. He's going a long ways down. Okay, so they're having a lot of difficulty communicating with each other. Definitely some headsets would have been a good investment. She's working it, and she's getting up the waterfall. With 1 minute left, she enters the berm leading to hole 3. She's riding the wall, good line. There it is, time's out. Wow, right before hole 3. Didn't get to take a bath in the deep pool, but made a good effort anyways. Chris, you've been here before. What was the experience like this year as compared to years past?
I love having the full body rigs back. It makes it a lot more true to having a street vehicle, what a lot of the readers actually work with on a daily basis. And this is the element that gets us into the sport in the beginning. And it's really leveled the playing field. There's no winners, there's no losers. There's something, an obstacle for every wheelbase. It's been awesome, and I love and I hope to get back again someday.